Hey girls, thanks for stopping by and listening to me. Yesterday I attended the San Diego Summit and it was amazing. Seriously, if you ever have the opportunity to go to any Jamberry training, do it. They're great. They're really great. You take tons of notes. See, it's only a few hours long and I have pages and pages of notes. So there are some things that were addressed yesterday that I want to bring up to you guys because I know several of you have been having problems with these or have been asking questions. So very fortunately they were covered yesterday. I'm probably going to do one or two more videos to talk about what we learned yesterday. So one was to meet new people. Even if it's somebody who's a consultant already, it's all about meeting new people, building a support system. Not everybody has a support system at home, but if you can get one, talk to your spouse about your business. I mean, you want them to be in it just as much as you are. You literally are building your own business. So imagine you opening your own department store or whatever sort of store you want to make and trying to make it be successful. Put that much effort into your business. But with that said, you also need somebody to be there too. Hold on. To help you along the way. So I know I've told several of you how awesome my husband is. Every day he'll ask me, hey, what parties do you have going on? What are you working on today? Which really, it motivates me for one. And then it also just keeps me on track. If you don't have somebody like that, look to your fellow Jam sisters. Look to me. That's one thing that while people say when you join with your best friend, because then you two can sit there and message each other back and forth. I met Amy Fischel at JamCon in Texas, and she's been that person for me. We message back and forth weekly. We made a goal. Jamberry has something that's called the 24 Club, and anybody who gets 24 recruits within the year between JamCon, so August to August, or July to July, whatever date it is. If you get 24 recruits, you're in the 24 club and you get some extra stuff. And so one goal that we made for each other was to be in this club. So we're like, okay, where are you at? We're 2 months in, and how many do you have? And so it just keeps us both working together. So when people say, hey, join with a friend, it's because you guys can be so much more successful because you'll have that person there that you're constantly talking to. I know it might seem intimidating to message me. Don't. Seriously, I love hearing from you guys. I love when you're asking questions because then I know that you're actually caring. Honestly, if you guys are working your business or showing me that you're working, I can reach out to you. I can help you. That's really the only way that I know whether or not you guys want to be worked with. So I'm still down here in Southern California, so excuse my non-normal surroundings, but we're having so much fun. So another thing was the New Zealand Australia launch. One thing that I had told myself is I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed the launch. I don't have anybody. I'm game over, That was my instant thought. And we can't think like that. How many millions of people live in Australia? Okay? And how many people are still being brought on in the US? So that means that there's still those people out there. So even though it's already launched, keep reaching out there. Keep trying to build relationships with people in Australia. We are all a business owner. With that said, we need to make a plan. A plan isn't just your goals. A plan is more long-term. Where do you want to be in the next year? Where do you want to be in the next 6 months? If you don't hit it, that's okay. You can push it back a couple weeks. But you want to try to strive to hit those goals, because when you do and you have a plan and you have those monthly goals to hit, you'll be more successful because you're continuously trying. One awesome thing that people were talking about, there were several different consultants that spoke at the summit yesterday, and one thing that they talked about a lot was doing a 70-30 plan. And so what you do is use 70% of your strength activity. So this can go with anything. This can go with how you spend your time planning for parties. This can go with how you do your chores, really whatever it is. So the way that they explained it was do your strength activity. So let's say you're amazing at in-homes. I love in-homes, and they are probably the bulk of my PRV because in-homes tend to bring up more PRV. And you also build a better relationship with your customers. So my strength would be in-home parties. So 70% of my parties, I want them to be in-home, and then 30% will be online. If something is never working out for you, let's say you've had 6 online parties, then change it up. Don't keep doing parties the same way you've been doing them. Not gonna lie, I've been doing tag team parties lately, and they have just been a complete bust. So one thing that they harped on a lot yesterday was, okay, well, you know what? If you're to that point that things aren't going right, you need to change it. You need to not go off of a script. You need to not do Tiny Torch, maybe. Whatever it is, just try it out, see if it works. The worst that's going to happen is you're going to have another dead party, but that might have happened anyways. Just find out what makes you really you. I thought a fun theme, this is totally random, a fun theme for an in-home party was to show up in your favorite outfit, because then you would spend the party time matching their outfits to their favorite outfit. I just thought it was cute. Come in your favorite outfit. Don't use the same script every time, so change it up. If you're doing in-home, sometimes do the catalog search game, sometimes you can do party cards, whatever it is, change it up. I will be doing a little training on Meet FM. It's in your dashboard on the far right side where like TaxBot and stuff is. It's in there. So I'll be doing a training on that. So remind me if I don't get it within the next week, 2 weeks, since I won't be home for another week. Remind me. Be bold, be fearless, be creative. With those 3 things, you will be successful. Be bold, be willing to try something new. Stay in touch with people. Be fearless. You can't be afraid of approaching people with this opportunity. You need to think of it as you giving them a gift. Don't think of it as them having to do you a favor. You really are. You're changing people's lives, and if they want it, they will get it. One thing that I have noticed is if you have a need, you'll fill it. If you actually want to do something, you'll find time for it, which is the same with hostesses. If they really want to have a party, they'll find time to have a party. But you need to have that desire behind your business in order to be successful. Be creative. Maybe that means making up your own game for a party. Maybe that means just being really fun in a party. Whatever it is, come up with something new and try it out. Okay, now I'm going to skip a few. One of the speakers yesterday, they talked about how their sister, she had just bought an Audi, brand new. It was 6 months old, and it was a total lemon. So she spent 3.5 out of those 6 months with the car in the shop. And yet, a couple months ago, she went back and she bought another Audi at the same dealership. Now, why is that? Why would you buy another car that you just had one that completely failed on you? The reason why is because she had amazing customer service. She trusted them. So when you have people in your customers list, so if you go to your dashboard and you see your customers list, how many of those do you remember who they are? I know for me, I have done an awful job at follow-up. I try, but apparently I don't know. I need to change it. But we all do. We need to think of this as building relationships. You want them to be return customers. So with that said, you want to be Audi. You want to be that people that makes people keep coming back. You want to provide that excellent customer service. You want to have a relationship, first name basis relationship with your customers. So that means following the 2-2-2 rule. I will do a training on that probably in the next couple days or so, because we learned a ton about that. All right. When you have somebody who buys something from your site, instead of just being like, sweet, I just made $5, or sweet, I just made 15 bucks, think of it as this person literally just took money out of their purse and handed it to you. Okay? Think of it like that. If you were just out and about and somebody gave you their money, how would that make you feel? Would you appreciate them? Would you thank them? So that so it seems like when we have people order from our website, it's just, yes, I did my job, or whatever, my time has paid off. But we need to think about it as people didn't have to order. They don't have to buy from you. They could buy really from anybody, but they chose to buy from you. We need to show them that appreciation and that respect. And then be unique. Be you. I know we always say start out with a party script that is on our Google Drive, but really you need to be you. Make a party that is you. Be be you. When you make your face or your YouTube videos to post in parties, have them show your personality. Have your party show your personality. Have tons of exclamation points. Have smiley faces. Be fun. Don't be afraid to call people or Skype people if they're ever having problems with their wraps. If they're local, go meet up with them. I mean, really, what's it going to hurt if you meet up to have coffee? And if you have coffee, offer to pay for it. Who knows? Bring a catalog. They might even order more. You really just take that extra step, because somebody that you spend extra time with might join. They might make you an amazing leader. They might take you to that next level of where you want to be with this company. So, really, the difference between you and the other 125,000 Jamberry consultants already is you. You are the face of your business. You really are the only one behind what they know of Jamberry right now. Our shipping from for any order, it looks the same. They all come in a box or a purple envelope. The websites, they all look the same. They just have a different picture on them. The only difference is how you handle them from then on. Okay? So, for the next couple of days, I just want you to be thinking about that. Be thinking about how you want to make things more your style, I guess. And then if you can comment below what your plan is, I would love to hear and help. If you have any questions, of course, you can always ask me. I'll have my phone on for the next several days. So even if I'm at Disneyland, bug me, okay? All right. Well, you guys have a fabulous rest of your weekend. See ya.